Hi, this is Mushi, and this is the weekly energy reading for January 28th through February 3rd, 2019. So this is not going to be for any particular horoscope this week. It is way too late. It happens to be 4:02 a.m., January 28th. So in order for me to get this weekly reading out there, this is going to be another brief weekly energy reading, and it's just going to be for the whole collective. So this is a general reading. So welcome everybody. I hope these messages resonate with you. These can resonate at any time. So if you somehow found your way to this video at a different day, different week, different month, whatever, and they resonate, cool. So all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and just pull a couple cards for each day. So just some energies for each day. So the energies for the 29th, or the 28th. The 28th and the 29th. So I guess I'm going to do like beginning, middle, end. So the beginning of the week, beginning through the middle, somewhere in that area, a big change happens in how you've been going about your day-to-day life, your schedule, your routine. So that's what I'm seeing here. It looks like more rest is coming your way or my way. But no, this is the message I'm getting for the first portion of the week, beginning part. So I am going to put some clarifiers on these. I'm going to clarify with this deck. Clarifying the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. You get the Page of Swords. Yeah, it's just based off of what you've been putting your time and energy into. You're going to continue growing through this. So it's like based off of what you've learned. This is like a change that you are inviting. So this change in your day-to-day routine is to help you on your journey. And then clarifying the Hermit's energy. We get the Hermit's energy. So definitely seems resting as a strong message coming up here. This great change is to help you balance better with your day-to-day routine, as well as your personal alone time, soul searching, resting part of your journey. So I feel like, is this more physical or this is a more of a physical thing, the other 9. So yeah, this really is much more so about the idea of rest, rejuvenation. That's what I'm getting here. Healing physically. So that's what the beginning of the week seems to be focused about. This card really fell out. And for many of you, this can be regarding the Three of Swords. So a great change has happened that has helped greatly with the Three of Swords energy. So many of you are probably familiar with what the Three of Swords is, which is kind of about heartache. Sometimes it can be represented as feeling closed off, things like that. So it looks like the Tower energy has opened up your heart more, has removed or focused on pulling out these swords from your heart. So that is a great change that happens in the beginning. So the 28th, the 29th, the 30th, something around the beginning of this week. That's what I'm getting. And then the middle of the week, we've got the Chariots. The middle of the week, yes, with the balancing that's restored here. Since you gave more time for yourself to rest, more time for healing, because I see you put a lot of energy into the work aspect of your life, taking action and doing things, which is really good. Now that that's been restored in there, you've brought back in more of the healing and resting period. So now in the middle of the week, things are really moving forward. one more thing about the middle of the week. The world, yeah. Yeah, it really looks like things are going to take off in the middle of the week. So, with the world energy, yeah, I just feel like very fast. You're moving very, very fast in the middle of the week. The moon. And things are coming to you very, very fast. So I'm seeing you might be very confident about where you're heading in the beginning of the week, and then in the middle of the week you're going to be moving really fast forward, and you're going to have a lot of experience and understand where you're at, but then suddenly this might hit a period of uncertainty. So I'm going to clarify these cards as well. So in the middle of the week, the Chariot energy is the Four of Wands. Yeah, so the Chariot, definitely you're moving forward towards more victory, more celebration. You're moving forward on this path. That's what the Chariot's about. So with great determination, you're definitely, so you've probably been manifesting a lot of pretty cool stuff. And so Spirit is saying in the middle of the week, you're still on that path to manifesting victory, harmony, celebration, union, whatever that means to you. Whether that's coming together with a particular loved one, loved ones, coming together with dreams, to an event, something that just brings you joy. That's what you're moving towards. So in the middle of the week, and the World card, the Knight of Cups. So what's being concluded is some of those feelings of deep love for maybe things that you've had to leave behind, just because that's where the journey took you. So that's what the world is about, the conclusion drawn with saying goodbye to the past. And then with the Moon card, I see. This is like, you may not know what's ahead, but with everything so far, you've gained the courage and the strength and the mental clarity to know that you are on the right path, that you are on this path, and that you are being guided through the night. So it's a very positive energy for the Moon. So what I'm getting with that is with the World energy, with cycling that energy out, this brings you more wisdom and knowledge and clarity about your path, about yourself, about where you're headed. So I like see the World energy as this like green thing. So I'm just visualizing that it's just like swirling around the sword, and it's like just like these discs. Like you've got like crazy psychic abilities and like telekinesis and stuff, you know. So I'm seeing your psychic and spiritual energy is very strong, because at the beginning of the week, with the Hermit's energy, I feel like you brought that energy back in if it wasn't super balanced at an earlier time. Yeah. And then I'll clarify with one more card with the Moon, the Two of Pentacles. The uncertainty part is just like knowing you're still in the situation that you're in, knowing that you're still in the present, you're still working, you're still building. You know, this is in a sense just another week, yes, but this is like now you're really aware that this is actually getting you somewhere. It's just gonna keep taking some more time. So, but you are definitely moving forward. You're definitely growing. in getting through the situation and moving yourself closer and closer to your dreams, to your goals, to where you want to be, whether that's a living situation or something else. And then the end of the week, so this might be like the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. And then that whole middle of the week was kind of like the 30th and the 31st. And maybe the 1st. So yeah, the 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd. The end of the week. We get let me see. Judgment and the 7 of Swords, as well as the Knight of Swords. So I'm gonna have to put on some meditation music to get these messages a bit more clearly. Give me a minute, please. Sorry. Okay. No. Okay. Alright, I am getting a playful energy from this. So the end of the week might actually be pretty fun. You might be doing something really fun at the end of the week, actually. Or there's a tricky energy, so this might just apply at a different part. There might be a bit of a time lag. This might be earlier somehow, but the intention is that this is for the end of the week. But let's see. Judgment, we get the Hierophant. 7 of Swords, we get the Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Swords, we get the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so I see at the end of the week is you are able to see the future at this time really well. So the moon's energy, even though in the middle of the week it was like, who knows where this path will take you, it looks like by the end of the week you actually get to have some insight on where you're going. You do know. You might know too much, and then you choose to drop the thoughts. You choose to let go of the thoughts to be more in the present. So what I'm getting here is, with concluding with the energy of leaving the past in the past and like letting things go more, you know, with this energy, that leads you to this state of renewal, is what I'm getting from this. Feeling fully vitalized, like totally energized, and totally in alignment with your path, in that a genuine commitment is on its way or is a part of your journey right now. And then what I'm getting is that you know that destiny is in your fate, is in your favor. You know where destiny is taking you in the future. You can see it. I need to clarify the 7 of Swords. The Page of Cups. Very blue energy, watery energy. I see. So it's not really the 7 of Swords energy I'm getting at all. I mean, this is the 7 of Swords, but you know, usually it's known as deception. What I'm getting here is you are allowing to leave the past behind. You are pretending to know what you should do at this time, and that is the right energy to be in. Having a playful energy about this, trusting and going with it, trusting that you can leave the past behind. You're not giving up on the past. You're not saying that you're cutting off one path and opening up to the other. This is saying you are moving to the other path, but leaving breadcrumbs, basically, like a trail. You are leaving a part of you that is the past behind. So I'm just getting like the thoughts you're holding on to now are really positive, playful, high vibration thoughts. And the ones you leave planted in the ground as you go off on your journey are the more negative, painful, heartache thoughts. So this is a very healing energy. This is one that's really good for your heart, really good for your soul, really good for your path. So that's the end of the week. And then the final part about that is knowing that that's still, even though that's something you're doing at the end of the week, the final message I'm getting is that you know that that is going to be a long process as well, really going through that. They're very interesting energies. I need to clarify this one as well. The Five of Wands. Okay, so then what I'm getting is that you got really excited to be able to do this, and then by the end of the week, it's like you're still worried. You're understanding it's going to take more time, but you guys might have been hearing that a lot and might think that it's going to take much more time. What I'm getting is that this next period of waiting is probably just like one more week, whatever this is all about. So, which makes sense, because in about 2 weeks from now, I think, is the new moon. I'm not really sure when. Or it might be like a week and a half from now. Let me just check real quick. The new moon is on the 4th. So it's like in a week and a day or something. So, yeah, it really is like right around the corner. So the ending of the week, you feel almost like you've let everything go. And then you feel like not quite yet, and maybe a little bit like how much more is going to take. And then I'm getting it'll just be like right around the corner. And like just a few more situations will come up that will help you get in alignment with like feeling fully on this new path where you fully have let go of the last path. You know, this whole like halfway leaving behind, you know? I'm getting like then after that you're like, okay, I gotta kind of fully leave things behind. Dang, how long is that gonna take? And then that part is actually a lot quicker, is what I'm getting. Yeah. So I hope that all made sense. It's 421. It's really cool. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. You know, so really fun stuff with the numbers. But yeah, hope that all resonates. If any of you guys would like to reach out and get a personal reading, 30-minute readings are $20. 45-minute readings are $35. And an hour-long reading is $45. So I think those are pretty sweet deals. And if you are interested in how to send payment and how to contact me and all that stuff, that information will be in the description below. So I'm sending so much love and light. Thank you for listening to those messages as well. And I will talk to you all later. Good night. Peace out.